Live from Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to Portland. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled. But in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, you know, Greg, but to me it appeared as though they just had heavy legs. Just looked to be very tired out there at the end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Tracy McGrady is out there with Collison. Then there's Cummings. Then there's Pippen. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And he makes the first. And Nash makes both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now Collison, outside Pippen. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Washington's ball. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Boy, this was an up-and-down affair. I mean, back and forth. I thought they had a very competitive outing, but just ran out of gas towards the end. The pace was furious.
Yeah, one of the better games that I had seen all season long. They just don't get any more exciting than that one. And more importantly, that's the kind of basketball, as a fan, you wish you could watch every night.
Nash kicks to Goodrich. Shoots from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Goodrich has got his first 2 points. On defense, the Wizards. Collison dishes to Pippen. He kicks it to Capella. They set the pick. And for 3, Collison. Here's Cummings. A second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
That's good from Cummings. And so Cummings nails them both. And here are the Wizards now. It's Nash with the drive. Millsap. The Rockets pull it in. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight. Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Wilkins kicks to Millsap. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Collison, the pass to McGrady. From 10 feet out, and the shot is long.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Feeds to Millsap. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
He's just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Collison dishes to McGrady. Here's Capella. Jang defending. Capella kicks to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Scottie.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nash with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Now here's Pippen following the miss by Steve Nash. From deep. Goes back up. And the rejection by Jang. It's Wilkins with the drive. Back to Nash. Jang a screen. Here's Goodrich. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Beautiful pass by Steve Nash.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pippen, the pass to Collison. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pick by Cummings. Collison kicks to McGrady. The Rockets again can't hit.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here is McGrady. He had 19 points in the win against Dallas.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Millsap. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in steals, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And, you know, looking back at his #2 steals rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, but he also played some hard-nosed, on-the-ball defense. And that was the key.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside Pippen. His three-pointers off the mark. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Cummings. Millsap a screen. Here's Wilkins. No good. Good work defensively by Pippen. Collison dishes to Pippen. There's the screen. Five to shoot. The feed to Anderson. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And yes, sir, that one drops. McGrady's got his second bucket. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nash the pass to Wilkins. Here's Millsap. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the word is they challenged each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Dragic comes in for Steve Nash. And a switch here also for Houston. Brandon Knight's checked in for Darren Collison. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Houston. They trail by 3. And here is Knight. Outside Pippen. Kicks to McGrady. For three. Rebound Wilkins.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Great open look there. Goodrich has got 7.
Gail Goodrich. Rockets fall to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls. How about that, baby?
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets number 1. The Wizards 5th.
You know, these two teams each had a great awareness of anticipating where missed shots were going to come down. That's part of why they were outstanding rebounding teams. They each had a couple of key players, but both had some unexpected help from guys you don't normally think of as rebounders.
The Wizards making a switch here. Jones is checked in. There's the pick. Back to Pippen. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Sounds good.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
The Wizards have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Williams, who's checked in for Washington. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Both free throws good from Dragic. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Pippen. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Anderson can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Williams with a clean look. The Wizards with another miss. The Rockets shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Now Pippen. He's got 5. High post try. Good D by Wilkins.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Nene kicks to Wilkins. Here's Williams. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Knight. From the arc. And the shot is good. Knight's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Rockets trail by 4. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone. And he gets it to go.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Clock at 6. Back to Gordon. Fires it up. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
All right, right, a chance to check out the numbers for Brandon Knight. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
That's good. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Pippen. There's a good screen. Pass to Anderson. Shoots from 14. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Roberson, he's checked in for Wilkins. Gary Neal's checked in for Houston. Here's Dragic. Pick by Williams. Dragic against Knight. Dragic dishes to Robertson. Williams kicks to Jones. 5 on the clock. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Neal. The 3. And Robertson pulls it down. Wizards leading by 6. Back to Williams. From deep. And he gets it to go. Williams has got 5. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Outside Knight. Inside. Jumper off the screen. And that one hits back iron.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Pick by Williams. Outside, Jones. Let's go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gordon, the pass to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Nene with the screen on Anderson. The offensive rebound and slam dunk by Nene.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Washington leading now by 9. Jones kicks to Williams. Nene, the screen. Dragic with a wide open look. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's 7 points for Goran Dragic.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. This one for three. No luck. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Washington out in front. They're up by 11. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And a chance now to hear from the Brazilian big man, Nene, about the development of this Wizards team. With Nene in the mix, that team is indeed capable and talented and can do some very special things.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's in a supporting role, and when he steps up in a big way, he gives them an X factor.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Collison. Anderson is out there with Cummings. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And Washington making a change here. Wilkins is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Pippen's checked in. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's McGrady, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Wilkins. No luck. Nice D from Pippen. McGrady dishes to Collison. Cummings with a screen on Wilkins. Wilkins against Collison. Picked by Cummings. Here's Pippen. And it's Houston with another.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Nash. He's got 6. Goodrich passes to Wilkins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Wilkins taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down today.
Right side, Pippen. Again, the miss by Pippen. Wizards leading by 6. Nash outside. Outside Millsap. And Wilkins slams it in.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nash against Collison. Here's Wilkins. Nice D from Pippen.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Collison. It's blocked. And here we go. Washington fast break. That's good. Zhang's got his first points of the night. Collison with it. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Getting it done. First in assists. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And dropping dimes, too. I mean, led the league in assists. And he's an absolute magician with the basketball.
McGrady against Goodrich. McGrady kicks to Anderson. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In fourth, the Wizards.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
And both free throws good for Anderson.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Millsap sets the pick for Nash. No good on the triple.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
The pass to McGrady. Picked by Cummings. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. McGrady's got 10.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Terry Cummings pulls it in. Cummings got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Collison. Here's Pippen. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Goodrich. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Wilkins dishes to Nash. Shot clock at 5. Millsap a screen on Cummings. It's Nash with the drive. Nice work there coming off the screen. Nash has got 8.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Wizards leading by 4. Nash outside. Outside Wilkins. Looking to end his cold spell. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Cummings. Pippen kicks to Cummings. Goes up the baseline. Rebound Washington. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Goodrich. 7 points in the game. Down low, Jang, the pass to Millsap, and that one's good. Millsap's got 5 points so far.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Cummings with a screen on Goodrich. McGrady dishes to Cummings. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Trey Burks checked in for Houston.
Trey Burks.
McGrady kicks to Pippen. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Anderson gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls. How about that, things? Yo, Wizard Girls, go on, give them a hand.
Nash outside. He feeds it to Goodrich. Five to shoot. Back to Nash. Lets the three fly. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Pippen. The three. Wilkins with the defensive effort. Washington leading now by 7. Dishes it to Goodrich. The tray. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Good. Anderson's got 9 points.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Now here's Nash. Burke covering. Jang a screen. Goodrich. Again the Wizards score.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Now here's Cummings. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
The Wizards with the lead. There's the dish to Wilkins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his third personal foul.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Dominique Wilkins. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Nene, he's checked in for Jang. Derek Williams comes in for Paul Millsap. Jones checked in for Goodrich. And it's Dragic in for Steve Nash. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Burke. Off target from three-point range. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Right side Wilkins, and stolen by Gordon. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Goran Dragic.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Burke, the pass to Knight. Out to the wing. Here's Cummings. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cummings got 5 points in the quarter. Washington leading now by 9. Outside Dragic. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's the pick. Here's Knight. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Knight's got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's Dragic with the drive. Baseline jumper. And the shot no good. A bit short. Rockets trail by 7. Ahead. The shot by Knight no good. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Dragic kicks to Jones. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And he gets it to go.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Wilkins. Back to Dragic for 3. Dragic with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Wizards leading by 5. To the left side wing. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Still Wizards ball.
Roberson is checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Houston. Gary Neal's checked in for Burke. .110 left here in the second. He took good advantage of that screen. And 12 points for Goran Dragic.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Neal. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And the basket good.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Dragic dishes to Williams. Screen by Jones. Williams kicks to Nene. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Wizards leading by 6. Outside Dragic. Eddie Jones on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Knight passes to Cummings. 4 seconds left. Some solid defense there by Nene. And we've reached halftime in this one. Wizards lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, how do you rate the team's performance thus far, and what are you expecting in the second half?
I mean, we are battling. We as a team, and if we're gonna play like that, I think so. We're gonna be okay.
Goran, thanks for the time. Gotta love it when they battle, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Goodrich. He has 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Rockets trail by 6. They've got Wilkins. Paul Millsap out there with Chang. Then it's Nash. And it's Goodrich in at the 2 guard. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. Collison, no good. Pippen against Goodrich. 13 feet away. Millsap misses. Millsap's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Pippen against Nash. Pippen dishes to Capella. Tries again. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Cummings.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Collison against Nash. Pass to Dang. Wizards passing it around. Almost, but it rolls out. Rockets trail by 4. McGrady kicks to Cummings. Tries from 10. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Nash, the pass to Millsap. Another miss by Millsap.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Pippen against Millsap. And there's the 3-second violation. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Well, you look at Tracy McGrady, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now, here's Nash. 11 points in the game. And that one's good. Millsap.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Collison with it. Guarded now by Nash. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Wizards head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
The Wizards have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That's good. Pippen's got 11 points.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. Second in scoring, second in assists, and converting turnovers into points was a specialty of theirs. I mean, they ranked second in that category.
And you go back to their offensive output last season, they put points on the board in a big way, an entertaining style with a bevy of offensive weaponry.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Cummings. McGrady against Goodrich for the lead. The shot by McGrady, no good. For Washington, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up Milwaukee at the break. Nash dishes to Jang. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jang's got his second bucket tonight.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls. How about that, ladies? Your Wizard Girls. Go on, give them a hand.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Cummings.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Wilkins. He's got 6. The shot's good from Nash.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
McGrady kicks to Pippen. The feed to Capella. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Millsap a screen. Outside Wilkins, all alone. Drained for 2 points. Wilkins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
It's tipped. Collison against Goodrich. Jang a screen. Millsap's against Cummings. Millsap a screen, down to 5 on the shot clock. Nash with no one around. Almost, but it rolls out. Rockets trail by 4. The drive by Collison. He dishes it to Pippen. McGrady outside to the paint, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Jang. He's got 5. That doesn't go either for Nash.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
McGrady against Nash. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. McGrady's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Wizards have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Millsap a screen, passes to Nash. He kicks it to Millsap, puts it up from 12. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cummings up on top. Down low. Here's Capella. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Goodrich. Tight defense on him. Millsap a screen beyond the arc. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got 15.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
But they get it back. Here's McGrady, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what McGrady's done. He has 12 points and 5 assists.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Jang. Andre Robertson comes in for Dominique Wilkins. Jones checked in for Goodrich. And it's Dragic in for Steve Nash. Houston also making some changes. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Knight subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here's Dragic. He's got 12. Nene, the screen. Millsap has the open look. Another miss by Millsap.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Knight wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Wizards have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Robertson kicks to Millsap. Drills the three-pointer. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Count the bucket. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Knight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Nene. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now, here is Knight. He has 7. A shot by McGrady, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Millsap fires. Another miss by Millsap.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Nene, the screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. Millsap, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
McGrady passes to Anderson. Anderson, a screen on Dragic. The shot by Knight, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Shot from 16, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Rockets trail by 4. Pick by Cummings. Knight kicks to Gordon. Back to Knight. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Knight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Wizards second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Nene. Gary Neal's checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Cummings dishes to Anderson. Here's Neal. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Dragic. 12 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Dragic. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Knight. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. And that one falls for Knight. Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in. Knight hits them both. Now here's Dragic. He's got 14. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all.
Goran Dragic. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Goran Dragic. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Here is Knight. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds to Cummings. Kicks it to Neal. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Dragic against Knight. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That 3 off the mark. Wizards leading by 4. Dragic kicks to Jones. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Neal passes to Knight. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Knight's got 11 points. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards out front. They're up by 2. And we'll return shortly. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Wizards shooting well. They're at 45%. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Gary Neal. Pippen is out there with Cummings. And there's Collison, and it's Capella in at the center.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Now Cummings. Following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep.
Take a look at what Cummings done. He's got 13 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Shooting for Washington, Terry Cummings. Taking 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Now Nash. Zhang with a screen on Collison. Nash drives in. Wilkins kicks to Zhang. Tries it from 19. And it's Goodrich missing. Rockets shooting reasonably well, 45%. Collison dishes to Pippen. Wants to get it to Collison and does. That puts them in the lead. And the Rockets lead by 2.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Zhang, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Gary Neal. That free throw, good from Zhang. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. McGrady outside. Now the feed to Cummings. With some arc, Millsap grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pippen with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Rebound by the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Collison, the pass to Pippen, to the middle. Rejected by Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that is good. And so it's Washington with it. It's a one-point game. Nash kicks to Wilkins. Pass to Dang. And another miss by Washington. Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pippen dishes to Capella. Pippen the pass to Capella. And the wide open shot from Collison. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Nash kicks to Wilkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Pippen.
Looking at the game for Wilkins, he has 9 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Rockets leading by 3. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Nash. There's the pass to Cummings. Excellent D there from Goodrich.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
McGrady dishes to Cummings.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for the Wizards, Terry Cummings. At the line for 2.
That's good from Cummings.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And so Cummings nails them both.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
Wizards timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Millsap inside, working on Cummings. Looking to get back on track here. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Paul Millsap.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's Capella. Millsap covering. Capella, the pass to Pippen. Whoa!
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And so it's Washington with it. The Rockets making the shot. Zhang with a screen on Collison. Excellent use of the screen that time. And that's 17 points for Nash.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rising Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
McGrady against Goodrich. McGrady kicks to Pippen. Rocket 6 inside. Here's Capella. Cannot hit. Now Washington takes it the other way. 3-on-3. Here's Goodrich. Here's Wilkins. And the rejection by Pippen. Offensive rebound. It counts. And the foul. That one on Pippen.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Cummings can't hit.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Goodrich kicks to Zhang. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Checking out the game Paul Millsap is having. He's got 14 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Now here's Collison. Pippen kicks to Collison. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Collison's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Wilkins against Pippen. Now here's Zhang. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Wizards lead by 2. Goodrich against McGrady. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Nash dishes to Wilkins. 11 feet away. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Wilkins has got 10 points in just the second half.
just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Collison. Outside Pippen. To the inside. Capella rejected by Millsap. Dishes to Goodrich. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's Millsap with the drive. His shot no good. Great D that time from Collison. Rockets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
Now here's Nash. Zhang a screen. Nash the pass to Millsap. He feeds it to Zhang. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's Nash missing. Rockets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Collison kicks to Cummings. Pippen against Wilkins. It's Pippen with a drive. And that misses. That would have put him up. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Nash. The dish to Goodrich. Fires the 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 8 now on the night. Wilkins against Pippen. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nash outside. To the wing right side. Zhang dishes to Goodrich. The shot's good from Nash. Nash has got 19 points. Rockets trail by 3. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. He's covered by Goodrich. And that one's good. McGrady.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Wilkins. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Cummings with a screen on Goodrich. Pippen for 3. Pippen missing again. Goodrich against Pippen. Here's Millsap. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now Goodrich. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Here's Nash. The Wizards with another miss. Rockets trail. Collison kicks to Pippen. Oh, and they take the lead. Pippen's got 9 points in the quarter.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Without question, Terry Cummings displaying his skills today.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Heights checked in for Houston. Wilkins passes to Millsap. Nash kicks to Wilkins. Pass to Millsap. Here's Zhang. The stupendous finish in trap. Zhang's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Gotta like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
McGrady outside. Back to Knight. It's Pippen on the wing. Rebound, Wilkins. Wilkins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fires from the line. And that one hits back iron. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Knight kicks to McGrady. The 10-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. McGrady's got 20 points.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
Dishes to Millsap. Outside Wilkins. Out to the right wing. Nash against Knight. Chang a screen. Here's Wilkins. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Horizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
Passes it tonight. He dishes it to McGrady. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Excellent D there from Goodrich. Wilkins passes to Millsap. Goodrich kicks to Millsap. Knight grabs the board.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Now, here is McGrady following the miss by Paul Millsap.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Nash. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Darren Collison. And Darren, this was a game that saw you trailing by double digits, facing an uphill climb. What did Coach say to inspire the team to come back?
Well, good teams don't lose their poise. We understand that sometimes there are going to be games like this, but the most important thing is we just got to get the win.
You did a great job playing through adversity, Darren. Nice win. Gentlemen?
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
He was a monster on the inside for them. His strength and his size came into play so much tonight. And to go along with his physicality, he had a sweet touch around the basket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.